Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Chris, and this is the Council. Yeah, we need to talk to this guy here. Wait. What? Where did I save? Ah, here. So yeah, we were in this room here before, in George Washington. We talked to him a little bit about it, and this is this von Wöllner guy, right? So let's talk to him. He is, what's he doing there, man? Good sir, what are you doing?
Good day, Monsieur de Richet.
Mr. Wöllner, are you looking for anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
No, nothing special.
Ah, Mr. Wöllner, freut mich sehr, Sie kennenzulernen. Na, wie geht's denn so? So, insinuate that he looks dodgy, speak about Elizabeth's death, don't tell him anything for the time being. What's he doing in the corridor? Yeah, what is he doing here?
Lord Mortimer must have informed you of the necessity for everyone to remain in their rooms until further notice.
Certainly, but I'm a guest, not a prisoner. I was looking for a servant, since we don't all, unfortunately, have one at our disposal.
Yeah, right.
I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
God, is he dodgy, dude. No. Where is his room, though? Where is his room? Is this his room? Oh no, this is Elizabeth's room, alright. Yeah, this looks inviting. Haha. Yikes. How often was she stabbed? 9 times, right? Whew. Alright, let's investigate, I guess. Oh, he's a servant. Right here.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you're no better, and, unfortunately, your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Okay, so she had no real support from her father, I guess.
Clock stopped at 3:54. If it was smashed during the murder, then I've just established the time of the crime.
Okay, so this is interesting. 3:54. So that means Bonaparte said he was there playing cards until midnight, so he definitely doesn't have an alibi. Them in some shit. The blade, the handle, analyze the knife. Yeah, I guess.
The handprint on the handle is really small. I can't imagine a man with a hand that size. It must be from a woman's hand.
Dude, no. There are really small man hands, dude. They're really small man hands. The blade.
The blade is short and thin. Well sharpened, apparently. It's covered in blood. Still fresh.
The handle?
The lower part of the handle is unsullied by blood. The murderer gripped the weapon so tight that there's no blood where he held it. The handprint indicates a small and slender hand.
So there is a handprint. Okay. So the murderer didn't wear any gloves. Alright, let's look at the bottle here.
Knocked over bottle of wine.
Smell.
Same thing Elizabeth served me last night. Still just as disgusting.
Why I got a
I don't know
debuff?
what's happened to this wine, but it's undrinkable.
Shit, I got a debuff. But there was something else, right? So
Knocked over bottle of wine.
let's use this one here. Next skill use is free. And
I know that smell. It's laudanum.
oh,
It must have been mixed with the wine directly in the bottle.
so yeah, we have been drinking as well, right? So if we would have drank more, we would probably put to sleep. Okay.
Poor girl bled to death. Whoever left that footprint has boats for feet. That's at least a size 15. Where's a size like that here? Peru? Washington, maybe.
Yeah, so there are definitely some hints regarding a woman or a man. So yeah, doesn't help. Maybe both. Yeah, she's dead, right? Can I analyze? Okay, examine the arm.
There are numerous marks on the body. She must have fought like a lion. It couldn't have happened without a lot of noise.
Yeah.
There are also a number of old scars.
Analyze the scar. I can examine them. Meaning of scarring. So let's do everything here. The first, these ones.
Scarring, ugh. Scarring isn't very regular, but they're mostly from old cuts. The scars are superficial and were made several years ago. She wasn't trying to take her own life.
Meaning of scarring.
People who scar themselves in this way generally do so to relieve some kind of psychological suffering. By trying to master the pain, they establish their self-control.
Okay. The tats. The sigillum de Amath.
She had the sigillum de Amath tattooed on her, the symbol of the living God, written in the language of angels, according to believers. It is rare for someone to know about symbols like this at her age, unless her mother was a tutor.
Observe. This is logged. Translate the text. Shit. Linguistics could also be pretty useful. I have everything right. Choice already made. Yes, the body, upper body.
I count no fewer than 9 wounds on the thorax, with a lot of blood. On first sight, I'd say that's what caused her death.
Examine the wounds. Observe the wounds. Okay. Ah, this is all very, very expensive here, man. It cost me nothing here.
It looks as though the wounds were inflicted from a precise angle, as if the murderer was standing behind Elizabeth.
Fine. So the murderer has to be taller than Elizabeth. Okay.
The wounds are clean and look like they've been inflicted by a sharp object. Some of the lacerations have damaged vital organs, the heart, the right lung, which is perforated. Most of them weren't given with much force. She might even have survived. But the stab in the heart, though not all that deep, sealed her fate.
So not much force. Together with a small handprint, would really indicate that this was a woman. But I guess it's not that simple.
I see no sign of bruising on the skull. The only clue is a scar from a previous craniectomy. Poor Elizabeth, she must have been very young when she went through all that. That's torture. She also has old scars around the neck, maybe mutilations.
Okay, her nose.
She bled from the nose.
Okay, observe the nose, and this was 3.
There are signs of bleeding, but I don't see any traces of bruising.
Maybe an aneurysma? Something like that. Observe the nose, observe the bleed. Eh? Why did I didn't make this choice.
There's signs of bleeding, but I don't see any traces of bruising.
Wait, is this the same?
There's signs of bleeding, but
okay.
I don't see any traces of bruising.
Why are they one and the same? This is odd.
What a strange smell.
Maybe laudanum? A smell common at the court of the king? I know that smell.
Her breath smells of alcohol and of laudanum. People use it to relieve pain.
Yeah, sure, she drank it. Choice already made. So now we can examine the hands.
No wounds, but blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol.
Examine the symbol. This cost both nothing. This is good.
This pinnacle is a trap. The wearers of the pinnacle thought that they were protected from evil by surrounding it inside the different circles of the pinnacle. No marks or bruising around the wrists. It doesn't look like she was tied up or held by force.
Yeah, I guess it's because of the laudanum. So she was very, very dizzy.
Blood, but no trace of blows on the legs.
But the tattoos?
More tattoos, similar to those on the rest of her body.
Analyze the blood streaks and sexual assault. Minute.
The direction of the blood streaks caused by the wounds to the thorax show that she was standing when she lost blood. This proves that she was standing when she was assassinated, possibly held by someone or something.
And this one.
Let's see.
I don't think so. She was sexually
No trace
assaulted.
of sexual assault or rape.
Nah, I don't think so. Okay, return to the body. Let's see the hands. Oh, okay, leave. Okay. Yeah. So I looked at everything, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, here's something else.
The blood spatter indicates that the murderer must have held Elizabeth upright during the attack. Even if Elizabeth wasn't very big, I doubt she wouldn't have put up a struggle. It takes tremendous strength to overpower someone like that.
Yeah, dude, but don't forget the laudanum, man. Don't forget the laudanum.
Vials of laudanum.
Laudanum, science level. Oh, shit.
The label shows that this laudanum comes straight from America. I wonder if Washington's involved.
I mean, I don't need to use that here. It's way too difficult. So, I mean, we know this is laudanum and for what it's for, and yeah, don't need to use some elixir for that. So now it's getting really expensive here.
A pentagram. What the hell's been going on here?
Examine.
Contrary to what most people believe, a pentagram's not there to conjure up, I don't know what evil or demonic creature. With the point toward the top, the pentagram is an ancient symbol of protection against evil. Many esoteric rituals are based on this shape. Could Elizabeth have been sacrificed during an occult ritual?
Maybe. What's the connection with Elizabeth's death?
I wonder if Elizabeth's death has anything at all to do with this pentagram. If a ritual went wrong and degenerated, Elizabeth would probably have been killed in the center of the pentagram.
Yeah.
Not 3 meters from here. That's strange.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Should have been killed inside the pentagram. I looked at this.
Huh. The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. I can't exactly say it brought her good luck. Huh. The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth. I can't exactly say it brought her good luck.
Thought I could pick it up. Alright. What else?
A notebook. Written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages. Not too easy to work out.
Ah, shit. This would have been very useful. Shit. Linguistics and erudition. Fuck, I need linguistics ASAP.
June 11th, 1791. My dear Elizabeth, your last letter gave me much cause for concern. Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you, but that they will soon subside. Should I believe him? I cling to the belief that we shall soon see each other again, at long last. Right soon. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
So yeah, I really need to be careful not to overuse my stuff here. I have basically only two free skill use left, so I need to be very careful. I messed up a little bit. Many of these things I did here with Elizabeth, I shouldn't have done. From Napoleon.
A pistol? Fairly new, I'd say. And judging by the weight of it, fairly light.
Then the firearm.
A tribute engraved on the barrel. To the liberators of France.
Yeah, sure, it's Napoleon's.
There's a few dried traces of blood on the grip. Difficult to know for sure how they got there. It's extremely well maintained. The barrel is perfectly clean. It isn't loaded, and well, there's no traces of gunshot residue. I'd conclude that it hasn't been used recently.
So it hasn't been used. Yeah, sure, it hasn't been used for the murder, right? Because she was stabbed. But why is it lying here? So this indicates... No, but this would be... I thought it was to frame Napoleon. But then why didn't kill her with a gun, right? So why kill her with a knife? So it's not here to frame Napoleon.
Right. I shall have to find its owner.
I mean, this doesn't make any sense here with a gun. 5 circles shaped key, okay.
30 November, 1791. My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were, believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman.
I like this Abigail person.
August 24th, 1792. Elizabeth, I am driven to despair and doubt there is any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you'll receive my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I am certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you. But they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you.
I'm not sure if I've read them in a previous episode, to be honest. If so, then I'm sorry. But you can just skip forward, I guess. Really don't know.
Piece of fabric. High quality at that. I'd say it's silk. Going by the texture and the gray hue, it must come from a dress, that kind that women of quality wear.
Women of quality. Okay, this is very, very important. I have both of these things, so I definitely want to use one. This is very important, I guess. For the nobility clothes, make the man or the woman. Let's see what it reminds me of. Guess logic.
The color doesn't correspond to Emily's black outfits, and Elizabeth doesn't have anything quite like this in her wardrobe. Let's take a closer look.
It's a little dirty. It must come from the bottom of the dress where it touches the ground. I recognize that moire pattern. It's the same as the travel dress my mother was wearing when she left. But why the hell did she come into this room?
Wait, I just remember his vision, right? So in his vision, in one of his earlier vision, he saw his mother with a gun, pointing the gun at Emily, right? So could this be that his mother was involved in this? So could the murder be his mother? This would make somewhat sense of the fabric and of the other things we found out, and with the gun as well. Maybe because she said, Elizabeth, that she saw our mother. Very interesting. So let's see if we have picked up everything here. But I guess we did, yeah. So we can talk to the servant, I guess. Laudanum, alright. That's better. Yeah, we did everything, okay.
Has Sir finished with this room?
Do you know who could have made such a mess of this room?
Miss Adams, sir. We were given orders to leave the room as it was, so as not to rush her.
Did she have a fight with someone to get the room into this state?
Not that I know of, sir. Miss Adams would sometimes throw a tantrum, during which she would destroy anything that came to hand. Lord Mortimer told us not to enter the room.
Thanks for that information.
You are welcome, sir. Has Sir finished with this room?
Yes.
I know enough now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Sir may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
Right. Let's see. So we still need to talk to some guys. So this was Adam's room. Washington. But where are the other guys? Peru, Bonaparte, Hillsborough, de Richet. Where are the other guests' room? I know this von Wellner guy and whatever. Can we talk to him? We also need to talk to some other guys again. I can't go downstairs. So let's see. If there is anything new... Ah, here, von Wellner. Yes. I guess we have time to talk to him. First, check everything.
A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran. Great. Honey.
Oh, this is nice. Yes, I need that. Shit. Fuck off, dude. I hate these debuffs. Hortus Delicarium. Aha. There's a letter here. Can I read this? No.
A chest locked with a 4-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
IPOU. Alright. So again, I will just put in fast forward here and let's see what I can make out of it. Alright guys, this was a bit tougher. So I have my sheet here, and the only real solution is zinc. So he was there was mentioning of alchemy, so maybe this was some kind of a thing here. So the other things they don't make sense. So yes, cool. Theatrum chemicum, but only a no mysterious notes. Can I read them? Where are these mysterious notes now? Huh? Mysterium Cosmographicum, Biathan. Huh? Where are these mysterious notes now? You see, sometimes you see yeah, you gather this item, whatever, but it isn't here. Fuck this, man. I hate this. Search. Cost Reaper 3. Yes.
Golden elixir.
Oh yeah, golden elixir. Cool.
The Sorrows of Young Werther. There's a handwritten text signed by von Werner on this first page. Dear Elizabeth, I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory alive. Your ever-obedient servant. So, Werner had a relationship with Elizabeth. But that's hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult.
I don't know, man. I think this is surprising.
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious? I was trying for like 10 minutes straight, and here is the zinc symbol. Oh my god, dude. I thought maybe because of alchemy. Okay. Nevertheless. Alright, here's this guy. But let's check other things first.
A fragment of amber.
Cool. Something more? Maybe. Collector coins. Yeah, I don't know what to do with those. Maybe they'll have a use, but I don't know. Or maybe they're just there for an achievement, whatever. Okay, let's talk to him, I guess. Unless there's something here. Nope.
What can I do for you, de Richet?
Monsieur, Lord Mortimer has appointed me to investigate the tragedy that befell us last night.
Oh, yes. It's horrible. Yes. How can I help, monsieur?
Yeah, it's horrible. Alright.
Where were you last night?
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed. But I didn't stay up long. I was tired.
Thank you kindly. Excuse me for asking, but did you know Miss Adams?
Oh, she... not really, to tell the truth.
Liar!
No.
I found the Werther dedication, signed by your hand, monsieur. Would you like to change your version now?
Be careful, de Richet. Don't push your luck. My relationship with Miss Adams was pure, and has nothing to do with you. Well, continue playing the detective as you see fit. But if I find the bastard who did that to Elizabeth, I will...
Yes! I would have preferred a simple response, but I see I have my answer now.
Okay, whoa. How long did your relationship last? Cost me nothing. Did you love her? Guess we can ask her some stuff.
Exactly how long had you been seeing her?
I have no reason to answer you.
I see. Is that what you want me to tell Lord Mortimer when he asks what I found out?
It's only been a few weeks.
I get the impression that your romance was over. Am I right?
So? What does it matter to you? I would never have attacked her, if that's what you're insinuating.
Who put an end to the relationship? You or her?
It was her. It was her. But what does that matter? We both agreed.
Alright. Did you love her? The nature of your relationship? To be honest, no. No. This doesn't take me any further here. No, I know enough.
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Do whatever you have to do.
Alright. I need to be very careful here not to overuse my items.
The signs of obscurantism.
Alright, I guess that's it. Let's go out. Okay guys, I think I will end the session here. In the next episode we maybe need to talk to some guys again, Washington and Bonaparte. And I also need to find this... No wait, I couldn't enter Godoy's room, right? So I couldn't enter his room. So I guess we need to talk to a few guys again. See if there's anything new, because we found out about the gun, for example. And the boots. There was some mention of the big boots. And yeah, so I guess we are nearly finished here with our investigation. Let's see what it comes out of this. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day and take care.